Hi, I'm Kathy Schmitz, and I'm at the International Quilt Market, Houston, Texas, 2009. If I wasn't designing fabric, since I just moved into a fun little house, I would probably be decorating all day and working in the yard and visiting with my little nieces and teaching them how to sew. If I was working in the yard, my favorite thing to do is planting flowers. Believe it or not, I enjoy weeding. I like having it all look finished, and I like somebody else to take care of the falling leaves, but I love weeding. My most cherished possession that I have is something my grandfather made, and it's a little carving, and I still don't quite know how he did it, but it's a little wooden ball inside of a little wooden cage. So he had to carve that ball inside of the little wooden cage. So it took many hours, and I just feel very lucky that I have it. The one person who helped me become who I am today is my mother. She had to work very hard her whole life, but she always made sure that my sisters and I had every kind of creative tool at our fingertips. So we always had a space where we could make a mess. We had scissors, paper, color pencils, everything we could need. And she was kind enough to tape it up on the walls and make us feel like it was really something special, and encouraged us to always be creative. I do like to collect things, but as my family knows, I tend to change my mind after about a year. So one year I'll be collecting old weather houses, and then the next year I'll be collecting these little music boxes, and then the next year I'll be collecting something else. So it changes frequently. So I have lots of little collections. One of my favorite childhood memories is my sisters would, since I was the youngest, they would make things for me for my dollhouse. And I have a very talented older sister who could actually make little upholstered couches and chairs, and then the other one would make the houses that they'd go in. And I thought that was very kind of them. Even then, you know, as a little kid, I realized it took them time to do that. I would encourage anybody, if they have any type of creative juices flowing in there and they don't know how to channel it, is to just try everything. And even if you invest in the tools you need, like I really wanted to learn soldering, so of course I got everything I would need. But it didn't really pan out. It was a little more difficult than I thought. But you don't know unless you try. And so you have to try things. You have to go out on the limb, and you don't know if it's something you're going to be passionate about or not. And not to beat yourself up if it turns out it isn't something you want to do, but to at least try.